Ever had that nagging feeling when you know you should be working, but somehow Netflix or TikTok seems like the only solution? Yeah, we've all been there. But here's the thing. Procrastination is the enemy of your dreams. And every time you give in, you're delaying the life you truly want. A wealthy lifestyle filled with freedom and financial success. Here's a hard truth. Procrastination isn't just about being lazy. It's a psychological trap that robs you of your potential and your future. But the good news? You can break free. In this ultimate guide, I'm going to share proven strategies that'll help you take action today, even if you've struggled with procrastination your whole life. Ready to take control of your future? Let's dive in. Point 1. Understand the root cause. Why do we procrastinate? It's easy to blame distractions, but procrastination usually stems from something deeper. Fear of failure, fear of discomfort, or even fear of success. Yes, fear of success is real. You might be thinking, why would I fear success? That's what I want. But deep down, success brings responsibility and change, and that can be scary. Ever been afraid to check your bank account after a shopping spree? Yeah, it's kind of like that. But the moment you confront these fears, you take the first step toward overcoming procrastination. So ask yourself, what am I really afraid of when I avoid tasks? Once you identify the root cause, it's like flipping a switch. You can finally start to dismantle the habit that's holding you back. But here's where things get even more interesting. Point 2. Break it down to micro-tasks. One of the biggest reasons people procrastinate is feeling overwhelmed. When you look at a massive project, it feels impossible, right? So what do? Nothing. Let's be real. If I told you to climb Mount Everest tomorrow, you'd probably ask for a nap first. But here's the hack. Break that Mount Everest down into micro-tasks. You don't need to conquer the entire mountain today. Just take one step. Instead of saying, I need to get rich, start with, I need to learn about investing for 10 minutes today. Now you're not only making progress, but you're also building momentum, and momentum is a game changer. The next step, let's talk about how to keep that momentum alive. Point 3, the 5-minute rule. Have you ever heard of the 5-minute rule? It's one of the simplest, yet most effective tools to trick your brain into action. The idea is simple. Commit to working on a task for just 5 minutes. Only 5 minutes. If after that you feel like quitting, fine. But here's the magic. Once you start, you rarely stop. It's kind of like how you promise yourself you'll only watch one episode of a show, and then suddenly it's 3 a.m. and you're still watching. When you set that small goal, your brain stops resisting the task. And before you know it, you're deep into your work. Try it today with that one thing you've been putting off for far too long. Now, if you think that's powerful, wait until you hear this next strategy. It's the ultimate game changer for staying consistent. Point 4. Create accountability systems. Accountability is a powerful motivator. When no one's watching, it's easy to slack off. But when someone's expecting you to show up, suddenly the stakes get higher. Think of it like having a gym buddy. You're less likely to skip leg day if someone's waiting for you to show up, especially leg day. Incorporate accountability into your life, whether it's through a coach, a mentor, or even an app that tracks your progress. Find ways to hold yourself accountable, and you'll notice your procrastination habits fade. Up next is the secret weapon that top performers use to keep themselves laser-focused day in and day out. Point 5. Develop a success-oriented morning routine. Your morning sets the tone for your entire day. If you start strong, you're more likely to keep that momentum going. But if you start with distractions or aimless scrolling, well, you know how that ends. It's like choosing between a balanced breakfast or an entire box of donuts. One will fuel you, the other, not so much. Successful people design their mornings with intention. Incorporate habits like exercise, meditation, or even reviewing your goals first thing. This primes your brain for productivity and helps you stay ahead of procrastination before it even starts. And finally, here's the most important tip of all, the one that ties everything together and ensures your success. Point 6. Celebrate small wins. Celebrating small wins may sound trivial, but it's crucial. Every time you acknowledge your progress, no matter how small, you reinforce the idea that you're capable. This positive feedback loop keeps you motivated and encourages you to keep pushing forward. Think of it like a video game. You don't wait until you beat the final boss to celebrate. You cheer after every level. So celebrate the fact that you started that project, that you took that first step. Every small win adds up. And before you know it, you've completely transformed your productivity and your life. And now you're ready to stop procrastinating and start living the life you've always dreamed of. But there's one more step. If you're serious about overcoming procrastination and unlocking your potential, check out my video on Morning Routine of Successful People, Habits for Success, where I break down the exact habits you need to crush every day. It's the perfect next step in your journey. Click here to watch now.